Straight talk, no chaser.
Hello, I am back. Well, unfortunately, I'm missing the original part of the beginning of the video, so I had to come back and give you some more of me, sweetheart, and finish the video for you. So I just want to introduce what we're going to discuss in this video. This video is going to be about knowing your self-worth, okay? So in order to have the best relationship possible and meet your ultimate partner, okay, who mirrors you, who is on the same level as you, okay, or someone who's on a higher level who can upgrade you, you have to understand your self-worth. In order to understand your self-worth, you have to look at those qualities that you have. You have to study these things, okay, and you have to remember them. So anytime somebody that's not on your level tries to approach you, you say, honey, I know my self-worth, okay? And you're not on my level. Okay, you don't have to say all that to them. You can say you know your self-worth, but you don't have to put down the man, you know. Let him grow and change, hopefully on his own as well. But, you know, at least you'll recognize your self-worth. You'll recognize what you deserve from a man, okay? And you won't put up with mediocre. So what I want you to do is take a piece of paper. I want you to draw a sexy line down the middle of that sheet of paper. On the left side, I want you to write good. And on the right side, I want you to write bad. And I want you to first start by making a list of your awesome qualities. What attributes do you have that make you the great individual that you are, okay? What good qualities do you have? Are you a good listener? Are you thoughtful? Are you giving? Okay? And if you have more than 10, feel free to go over that. I just want you to make a minimum of 10. Now, if you have like 100, 200 on that list, that might mean that you are very narcissistic and conceited. And that might need to be one of your qualities on your bad list when we get there, okay? Because that's something you're going to have to work on. But in order to understand your self-worth, you need to recognize your good qualities. And it starts by making a list. Even if you want to put on sticky notes, that's fine. So after we're done with this exercise, you can stick these sticky notes on your mirror in your bathroom, on your wall, anywhere in your house. So, you know, you remind yourself every day what you're worth. And you remind yourself of what you deserve in your relationships, in your work life, you know, in anything you make an effort in and you do well in and you put good positive vibes and work into. So if you're having a hard time coming up with good qualities, think of, you know, things that people always say to you, you know, your family, your friends, even random people you meet when you're out socializing. What good qualities do you hear on a repetitive basis, you know, on a consistent basis from various people? Do they say you're so generous, you're so kind, you're so beautiful, you're so intelligent? Put those down in your list of awesome qualities that you have. Now, after you've made the list of at least a minimum of 10 awesome qualities, you need to go over that list on a regular basis. Study it. Really understand what these good qualities mean, you know, and also work on magnifying these good qualities. If you're generous, you're humorous, you're very empathetic with people, you're very understanding of where they're coming from, you're loyal, you're respectful, how can I increase these good qualities as well? How can I make them better? And what else can I add to my list of good qualities? Part of life is evolving, it's growing, it's bettering yourself. There's nothing wrong with adding to that list. How can I make myself the best person possible, the best individual possible, not just for the benefit of relationship, but for the benefit of myself? How can I grow? So those are the key qualities that you need to focus on. And you also need to recognize that these are the qualities that you should seek out when you're looking for friends, just to socialize with and go out with, when you're looking for a relationship, a romantic relationship with somebody, and also in the relationships that you have with people close to you, like your family members and friends. You deserve all these same qualities back and then some. So that's the type of person you should seek. You should seek someone who is going to upgrade you. So focus on these good qualities, focus on magnifying these good qualities, focus on recognizing these good qualities. These represent your self-worth, okay? These represent what make you an awesome person. These are the great things about you. So this is your price tag. And if you're watching this video right now and you have no sense of self-worth still and you can't come up with a list of great qualities to put down, then that means that you have a lot of work to do, okay? You have a lot of work to do, and you obviously have some self-esteem issues. Work on where you would like to be within the year. What type of good qualities would you like to have? Because there's some people that really have more bad qualities than good qualities. I understand. You know, you might have baggage, emotional baggage from different relationships that might be weighing you down, that have caused you to become maybe a dark person. So just really work on making a list of things you would like to accomplish this year as far as your behavioral habits, what you would like to improve upon. You know, whether you'd like to be more generous, you'd like to be more forgiving, you'd like to be more courteous, you'd like to be more open-minded, more respectful. So just make a list of that and work towards that. This brings me to the second half of the list, bad qualities. While we recognize our good qualities and what we deserve and what we should work on magnifying, we also have to recognize, you know, our negative qualities. Where exactly do we fall short, okay? Everybody falls short in some aspect of their lives. None of us are perfect. So on your side of negatives, I want you to make a minimum list of 10 negative attributes you have, okay? Am I loud? Am I very arrogant? Am I very disrespectful? And am I very volatile? What negative qualities do you have? Make a list of 10 minimum. If you have more than that, feel free to add to it, okay? And also study that list. Reflect on your negative qualities. Where do I fall short? Again, if you're having a hard time coming up with a list of negative qualities that you have, okay? Then think about what people tend to say to you on a regular basis, especially people that are close to you. Friends, family, maybe even random people that you've interacted with in public, when you're out, you know, mingling, socializing at events and stuff like that, even in the workplace. What do they tend to say about you consistently across the board that's negative, you know? Do most people say that you are inconsiderate, that you're a liar, compulsive liar, that you're disrespectful, that you are volatile, okay? That you are crazy. Not crazy as in I like to have fun crazy. Crazy as in you have some issues crazy, like you need to get some counseling. Do they say those things? Okay? Make a list. Reflect upon those negative qualities. Typically with negative traits such as lying, or such as cheating, it tends to be something that's consistent across the board. So if you cheat in your relationships, you more than likely cheat when you're at school taking exams. You more than likely cheat at work, maybe with clocking into work, time schedule, whatnot. It tends to be consistent across the board. So it's very important to focus on those negative qualities and fixing them so that you have better relationships, better interpersonal relationships and external relationships, okay? So look at the list, focus on your bad qualities, make measurable goals about how you can improve these bad qualities. If you're known for cursing a lot, having a potty mouth, you know, you can do a swear jar to keep you accountable. If you're known for being a liar, you have a hard time with that, okay? You can make a measurable goal and say, you know, within 3 months, instead of telling 20 lies, I only want to tell 5 lies. You know, it's difficult, but it's better when you make yourself accountable by making your goals measurable. You can also use a swear jar as well with something like that. Something similar. You can make a jar. Anytime you lie, you put $10 in there. You put $20 in there. Something expensive that will keep you accountable and make you not want to repeat that bad habit, okay? It gets expensive putting money in a jar. And, you know, donate the jar to charity at the end of it, or give it to a family member to go shopping, whatever. But it does get expensive. Something that you really don't want to spend will make you more accountable. Because if it's like 1 cent, $1, that's nothing to you. That's not really going to help you accomplish your goal. But really work on making a measurable timeline, breaking up the dates. Within 6 weeks, I want to be here with this bad habit, as far as it diminishing or it declining. Within 3 months, I want to have gotten here. Within 6 months, I want to be here. Within 1 year, I want that habit to be gone. I know it's not easy to get rid of a habit overnight. It takes time. It takes progress. A lot of things that we do, good and bad, are behavioral habits that have been ingrained in us since childhood, okay? So it's something consistent that we've been doing throughout our lives, and it's difficult to break. So just work on that. It is important to be balanced in your life. As far as your good and bad qualities, it's more important to have good qualities to outweigh your bad qualities. No one is perfect. We're going to have some flaws here and there, but there needs to be more good in you than bad, especially when seeking out relationships. So if you have a lot of bad qualities with a few good qualities, and then you meet somebody that has a lot of bad qualities as well and a few good qualities, you guys are both a bit of a mess, guess what? You're going to have a very, very dysfunctional relationship. You need somebody that's willing to make the same effort as you to improve upon their flaws, okay? Like I said, we're not all perfect, but we have to both work on improving our flaws, and they have to be serious about improving their flaws. So it's always best if you know you have issues, you know you have things to work on, you know you have baggage from past relationships, from dating before, from family and friends. It's always good that you focus on yourself individually and you work on improving your shortcomings and being the best person you can be. That's why I'm giving you this list to work on before you enter into any relationship, particularly romantic, with anybody. Because if you go in there damaged, you go in there with a lot of baggage, you're going to have issues in your relationship. So that's why I'm pushing you to work on this. Work on magnifying your good qualities and work on diminishing your bad qualities. Okay? You deserve the best relationship possible. You deserve Mr. Right. You deserve longevity, and it can be accomplished if you work on these things. And it can be accomplished when you seek out other people that have these same qualities and have these same desires and drive to better themselves and to grow, and they're serious about it. You also have to be serious and committed to bettering yourself if you want better in your life. All right, well, it was fun talking to you tonight. Okay, I hope you really learned something from today's episode. Just like I said, work on your self-worth. Work on knowing your price tag. You are worth more than gold. No one is better than you. We all have our flaws. We all have work to do on ourselves. Don't look at other people, friends, family members, and envy their relationships and envy their lives, because you never know what anybody's going through, okay? Value yourself and know that we are all equal before God, okay? We are all equal. He made us all the same. No one is better than you. No one is greater than you. No one can tell you what you're worth but yourself. That's why we're starting here, so that you know how to value yourself. You know that you're worth more than gold. No one can tell you what you are worth. You determine your self-worth. If you feel you're worth more than gold, then you're worth more than gold. If you feel you're worth $1, then I'm going to say that you're worth $1, but you really need to work on your self-esteem, because you're better than that. Don't listen to anything negative that people have said about you or done to you to break you down in life, okay? You're stronger than that. You're better than that. You can accomplish what you want, and you can find Mr. Right if you want him to. You are worth more than gold. Study the list of good qualities that we've gone over, that I've told you to make. Work on diminishing the bad qualities. And you know, some people like to make vision boards to look at every morning and place them on the wall in the hallway, or on sticky notes on their mirrors in the bathroom. Whatever you have to do to encourage yourself and to recognize how wonderful you are, do it. So again, thank you for watching Straight Talk No Chaser. It's your girl, Miss P, and I will be back with more relationship advice. Tune in on a regular basis if you really want to find Mr. Right and better yourself overall in life. Bye-bye.